and what happened yesterday?
So yesterday afternoon, President Biden had his first full day at the White House, and he was holding a press conference about executive orders, both those he has signed and those he plans to sign. He was speaking during this live streamed event, and during that speech, out of nowhere, a voice other than Joe Biden's voice bled into the audio for the live stream.
In a live broadcast.
Yes, you're in a live broadcast.
From the White House.
From the White House.
As an open mic.
Yes, essentially a hot mic.
A hot mic. Somebody in the control room opened up a microphone by accident. And the person wearing the microphone was unaware that his microphone was active at that moment. That's a hot mic. So what did people hear?
So what people heard and what we were able to confirm from hearing it ourselves is an unidentified male voice saying, "Just so you know, my life, as we are waiting to do this, I just agreed to a plea sentence for a guy."
And then the mic
went back to Joe Biden.
Went back to Joe Biden only. The media, the mainstream news media, got rid of this thing very quickly.
Yes.
But it went out live on national television.
Yes, it did. And that's actually how we were able to grab footage of what people saw live. We were able to get our hands on the live video, which has now been placed as unlisted on the official White House YouTube account.
What do you mean?
So you have an option when you upload a video or even a stream. You can leave it public, or you can make it so it's unlisted, meaning you can't search for it. You can't find it unless you have the direct hyperlink to that video.
So the White House changed the recording of the live event.
Yes, and they also turned off the comments on.
So they hid it, so the general public could not find it.
Yes, and you'd think if it was hidden, Rick, that no one would be able to view it. It would kind of go into obscurity. Ironically, the live version, the current version of that press conference, there is a version now that's been put up by the White House, doesn't have the mysterious voice and has half the views as the hidden, unlisted link. As we show here, the unlisted version that has this mysterious voice in it has 438,817 views, while the other, the edited version, that's public, only has 248,000 views.
So somebody in the White House edited out the audio of this person saying, I've made a plea sentence.
That's what it appears. Either they pulled audio from a separate feed to upload this new version, or they intentionally made sure that this voice, this track of audio, was taken out of the now public speech.
Are you aware of any news organization that has reported the mysterious voice?
No, I'm not, and I've reached out to quite a couple. White House correspondents and others say, hey, will you look into this? Here's the footage that Trunews has gathered, and don't you think this would be a good question to inquire about? Regardless if it is maybe Hunter Biden or Javier Becerra or another person. Someone on the first full day of President Biden's administration talking about a plea sentence. That seems newsworthy to me.
Now, did you call the White House?
I did. Prior to publication, we reached out to the White House Communications Department. I did get through. I spoke to a deputy official, and she took down my email. She was actually very flustered at first when I mentioned what I was about to publish. I said, I have footage from your first press conference where someone other than the President of the United States is speaking about a plea sentence. Who is that spoke while Joe Biden was speaking on the live stream?
An honest question, right?
An honest question, but I'm trying to imagine this Biden appointee on her first day in the White House.
It was a tough first day, I think. I was very nice to her, cordial. I gave her my email, but after a series of ers and ums and a reassurance to me that she would try to reach someone that might be able to answer this question, she was unable to answer it. I did also reach out to
the White House. The White House never responded?
They never responded. I gave them my email. It wasn't a fire by side. We spoke for about 3 minutes. And they had my email. We didn't hear back from them, so we went ahead and published. And the footage was up last night.
Did you attempt to contact anybody else at the White House?
Not at the White House. Well, actually, on the side of the White House, I did reach out to the pool reporter for the day. Because, again, there's a reporter that has direct access to the press secretary. And I said, is the press secretary still at the White House? Is any correspondence able to do? And I needed to ask this question to her directly. I'm unable to reach her at the White House line. I did also reach out to the Attorney General of California, Javier Becerra. The reason why I did this is because he's, at the time when this hot mic happened, Joe Biden, the current president, was speaking about Javier Becerra. And some online has speculated it could be Javier Becerra's voice. I just was looking to try to figure out who it was.
Was he in the White House at that time?
There are reports that he attended the inauguration and was there at least for planning because he's now become been appointed at least the assistant HHS.
But was he present in that press conference?
I'm not sure if he was present in the press conference, but I've read that it's likely he was present because he's working hand in hand with Dr. Fauci.
All right, we have the audio?
Yeah, we have the video. We have the video from what went out live yesterday.
And also the scrubbed version, too, so you can see what the difference is.
Okay, and then we here at Trunews added the English subtitles, so it didn't come from the White House. That's our addition.
And we also added samples of the voices of Hunter Biden and the Attorney General of California, Javier Becerra. You'll hear them after you hear what went out live as a comparison.
Okay, let's watch and listen.
Javier Becerra, excuse me, our nominee for Secretary of Health.
So just so you know my life, as we're waiting to do this, I just agreed to...
Dr. Rochelle Walensky, she's going to be the director for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
No, personally, myself, I'm not necessarily a distraction to his campaign. I'm never a distraction to my dad.
So just so you know my life, as we're waiting to do this, I just agreed to...
Dr. Rochelle Walensky, she's going to be the director.
All right, so let's go ahead and start. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I'm joined by our legal team that has given us this chance to fight for Dreamers. Again, I'd like to introduce them to you right now.
So just so you know my life, as we're waiting to do this, I just agreed to...
Dr. Rochelle Walensky, she's going to be the director. Javier Becerra, excuse me, our nominee for Secretary of Health and Human Services.
So you saw, first of all, the clip where the mic interference, the hot mic moment. You did the comparison, and then there at the very end was what the edited version was the White House put out later that evening.